Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. So in this video we are going to go through King's Passage and fight the Looking Glass Knight. But before that we are going to use our estus shard that we found.
However,
there we go. Now we got 11 estus. And we're just gonna level up to also let's go with Dex. Yeah, we can go with Dex. Yeah, let's go with Dex. Alright. So just wanted to get that done with before we come and face this boss. But we're not necessarily at the boss just yet. We actually have a few enemies in front of us before we can fight the boss. Once we get there, after this loading screen. Alright. There are a few enemies in our path. Which are these little statues here. They will get up. I believe it's the second one on the left. There we go. Alright, you want to take them out before these guys get up. Because these guys will all run after you. And this is not good if they're all after you. But they will eventually get pulled back. Alright. There's an item here. Lowering skull. Lowering skull by that skull right there. I just realized there's a bunch of little candles in this room. Alright. These guys do drop their armor. Alright, let's take care of this guy before the other knight gets to us. Alright. And this knight is simple as usual. There we go. And you do have a summon sign here, which is Benhart. So a proud knight and twinkling titanite. Just forgot a few items here. Life gem. Alright. So with this boss here, so that I'm not talking all too much in the middle of this fight, this boss does have a move that the Looking Glass boss does have a move that can summon AI or another player, another phantom player to fight against you. And if you do want to be summoned for that fight, you just drop a red soapstone in the King's Passage here, or you use a cracked red eye orb, and the Looking Glass boss can summon you for that fight if anybody's fighting him. But that's only if you're playing online. We are playing offline for this walkthrough, so he'll only be summoning normal NPC AIs to fight us. But anyways, let's start up this fight here. And the fight starts off right away. And you want to watch out for that shield, the shielded side that he has. If you do hit that shield side, it will deflect your attack. Right, and then you want to watch out for this. Oh. If you're close to him, he will do that swing attack. He will do that swing attack. If you're a bit further from him, he will if you're a bit further from him, he will do, or he's gonna do a swing again. Go. If you're a bit further from him, he will do this, shoot these lightning ball things at you. Alright, so this guy is pretty simple as long as you have another player with you, or just Benhart himself. It's pretty good. Alright. There we go. He shoots that. See that? I'm getting deflected by his shield. Alright, so this does give you an opportunity to attack him a little bit, but the most important part is to kill this guy coming out. This is basically an AI because I'm playing offline. And if I were to play online, you can get summoned by the Blast of the Night for this fight, to fight against the other player. Alright, let's try and get more damage before Benhart dies. It's not going to be good once Benhart dies. But yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. That's what I was talking about earlier about being summoned. If you want to be summoned for this fight, you have to use a cracked red eye orb in the King's Passage, or you drop a red soapstone. Benhart did pretty good. And Looking Glass Knight is about done. Alright, let's stop hitting his shield. Alright. Try to finish him. Oh man. Alright, finish him off. And that is the Looking Glass Knight. Not all too hard. Much more difficult if you do not have somebody else with you, or NPC Benhart with you. This fight is much harder because he does focus on one person at a time, so it allows the other person to get behind him and attack him. But yeah, that was the Looking Glass Knight, which isn't all too hard. As long as you have just Benhart, you should be fine. And if you are playing online, remember you can get summoned by Looking Glass Knight if you drop your red soapstone in the King's Passage, or if you what was I gonna say? Or if you use a cracked red eye orb in the King's Passage. Looking Glass Knight can summon you through his mirror that he has. So if you don't want to have to deal with other players, I do recommend you just play offline against that fight. But here we are going to the next area. Which this area is, I forgot what this area is called. Let's get there first. Shrine of Amana. That's what it is. Alright, we'll just rest. We really don't have to go and spend our souls just yet, because we don't really have all too many souls. But you do see an item there. We're gonna go and check out that item through this door here. So in order to get this item, you have to hit it off. And you don't want to fall off. And then you've got this guy over here. Which, that guy, he does not poison you anymore. That brown one. He doesn't poison you anymore. He will downgrade, or he will break your equipment if you sit in his brown mist too long. Alright, so coming down here. There's an item over here. Alright. And then you might be wondering that, oh, I have to watch out for these guys. They do cause bleed on you, I believe. I believe it's bleed. But you might be wondering that, oh, let's watch out for this guy. You might be wondering, you can't even see the ground. Well, there's a reason why they purposely did that. Because you can actually fall off the ledges. And they also... First, let's get over there. You want to watch out. These guys are hiding in the water. There's one here. So the purpose of having the water all around here is so that you can use your torch to see the ground. So this is the secret to. Whoa! Watch it. Let's back up. All right. So this is the secret to seeing the ground around you. And this is the item that we made fall down earlier. You can see this ledge, it just drops off. And if you do walk off the ledge, you will die. Alright. So it's very useful to have a torch here as well, because I can show you. This is how it looks like without a torch. And you really don't know where... You can still see it a bit, but you really have a hard time seeing the ground, especially with the reflection. Also, so you want to be careful about that. Great to have a torch in this section. Break that cursed jar there. And there is a girl singing in here.
We knew you and stopped. We are
Malfinito.
We know. Do you see but what we know?
Alright, she's going to tell you a little bit more about...
Is there... This is all that...
Silky Stone. Alright, she's going to tell you a little bit more about why they are here and what their purpose is and stuff like that. Alright. I thought there was yeah, there's a chest back here. Crimson water. Alright, so continuing on. Want to be careful. There are a lot of these little monster things here. But before we kill that one, there's this guy that's coming over here. And here goes Rimlo. You can't even see this guy in the water. I had to use my lock on to see him. But you do kind of see them a little bit if you do see that glittering, the glittering stuff on them. And that is because the girl is humming that song that'll make them glitter up. Archdrake gloves. Got one more over here. Alrighty. And I do think we have a chest. You see that? I don't even see them, but I do see the glitter. So that just told me there is something sitting right here. And these guys do drop human effigies if you do want to farm a few human effigies. These little monster things. Alright, so then there's gonna be this section with a bunch of these little things. We're just gonna try and bring them over to us. Or we can just sit here and hit them from a distance. I think this is the easiest way to go about this. Alright, so this one can. Smooth and silky stone. We do also have to go and trade all those in. Smooth and silky stone. See that? We do have a few of them that we can. Actually, we haven't even traded a single one in since the beginning of the game. So we can get a few goodies from the crow. Alright. So the first, you see that mage over there shooting homing magic at me. We do have the first bonfire right here, which we can rest here because our durability of our weapon was about halfway. Then it did respawn this guy. Alright, so you can range, far range this guy from here. Might be an invisible wall. Yep, there we go. Uh oh. Got through. And you can also just run up to him. But you have to be aware there is a second one over there. Want to use your environment to your advantage. Just wait for it to attack. Alright. And then we've got a little monster here. Thought there was something over here. You can see that I don't know where I'm walking. Oh, it's over here. That's where it is. Let's try to get up here. Get a better view of the area. Oh, this guy's after us. Attack. There we go. And we should have a Ferrolock stone thing here, which we could use one here because there's going to be a weapon in this door, which we're not going to use. Helix Halberd. Let's check out that weapon. There we go. Those are the stats of it. Requirements if you want to use it. Just pause the video if you want to look at that weapon a bit longer. But we don't intend on using it. And you can see I cannot see the ground. I'm kind of just running over, risking things. Alright, so there's gonna be a knight here. A mage, actually. Then there's gonna be another one. which I like standing here and hitting her from afar. Invisible wall. There we go. We got through the invisible wall, but we're missing. Alright, there we go. A few more arrows to do it. I don't like running over there to fight her because, which you can do that, but I don't like doing that because there's that big fat ogre over there, which is not good to deal with. Alright, so before we go on though, you can go through this door, and there are a few more of these little monster things. Ran past me. You don't have to come over here, but you can if you want. Alright. And you do have this little path here. I should really be using a torch so you guys see where I'm actually going. And you've got a door here that we cannot open. This door you have to beat King Vendrick, and you have to be human in order to open that door. So you can't really open that door until later on in the game. Alright, so I'm going to use a torch just so you guys can actually see the ground. So that you guys aren't just kind of predicting where I'm going. Although using a torch doesn't allow me to use my shield. That's alright. Gotta watch out for these ambushes from these little things. Human effigies. Yeah, you can get a few human effigies from farming these guys. Alright, one thing I want to note too is if you do roll in water, your torch will disappear. And it's not always a good thing. Oh! That guy. Didn't even see him coming. Alright, but he will get dragged, he will get pulled back if you get too far from him. But as usual, we don't want to fight this guy in water. Everything is slower in water. Oh. Alright, so he will eventually get pulled back. We haven't fought this thing since the beginning of the game. And this thing is beating me up. I'm trying to rush this a bit. Alright, let's pull him over towards us. Oh man, this guy. Oh man, and we're in the water. Alright, let's kill him now. Pull him towards us. Can't just long range him. And he will die here. There we go. And we've got a house here with a summon sign, which this is Felicia the Brave. She's actually pretty good in this little area. But before we deal with that, there is a section over here where the big ogre was. Just want to watch the ground so that you can easily fall off if you do not see where you are going. But you don't want to just purely watch the ground too, because there is a mage shooting magic at us. And we got hit, and there's this guy. And there's another mage right there. And you want to watch out. You don't want to just purely stay on this side, because this side does fall off. Ouch. And these guys are killing me. But just pay attention to the ground, and you'll be able to get through this. We're gonna... Oh man. Alright, we're gonna just hit him and back up. Alright. Using a lot of estus. Do recommend you don't run up to these guys and hit them. Alright. You can go through this without a torch, but it's much harder to get through. Estus flash shard. So it's very important to come over here and grab that, because that will give us our 12th estus. And we've got the sunlight blade. Miracle. I believe that was a miracle. But you can just pay attention to the ground so that you don't fall off. Oh no no no. Wow, we almost fell off. My heart sank a bit there. But just get through here. Get around this. And run towards safety. Alright. So that's how you get through that little area. We're not going to summon Felicia just yet, because there are more enemies. First things first though, gotta come over here. That guy will run over here, and we're going to kill him inside this house. Actually, outside of the house. Actually, inside of the house. There we go. Twinkling Titanite. So you can farm these guys for Twinkling Titanite. So what I like to do is, there are two mages. There's one here. There's one somewhere else. I like to get these guys from afar. Alright, take him out. There's another one right here. So use the house to your advantage. There we go. This just goes around the house here. You could just run around here to do that. Then we've got a few more mages to deal with. This area, I highly recommend you have a pretty decent, you grab a pretty decent long range weapon. There's also this hole here, you don't want to fall in this hole. There's also a bunch of these little crawling creatures around here. There's another mage somewhere. He's hiding behind this, oh no, that's not him. Oh yeah, that is him. There he is. He's hiding behind this little flower, which I'm pretty sure From Software purposely did that, so that this little thing ran up to me. And there it is. Alright. And I'm gonna grab a torch so you guys see where I'm actually going. So you do fall off. It does have a fall right there, and there's a little thing running up to me. You really want to pay attention to the water. Human effigy. Alright, so come on over here. You can run over here. And there is this thing. With an ogre in it. Alright, so we're actually gonna fight this guy. We're forced to fight this guy in the water. Let's watch out. Alright, let's back up a bit. I would recommend you just range this guy. Because we are fighting this guy in the water, and fighting this guy in the water is not very good at all. Oh man. We're using a lot of estus in this fight. What? Luckily he didn't grab us. Common fruit. I kept seeing something. Look, see that? Oh, that's the shadow. It looks so weird. Stinger dress and life ring +2. Alright, so running back. You do have these guys, which they will run up to you. Oh, yeah, let's watch out for that. Alright. Slumbering Dragon Shield. That's actually pretty nice. That guy won't attack us. But the Slumbering Dragon Shield has an effect, stamina recovery. So that's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good to have. And sorry about that, my phone was ringing if you guys heard that in the background. Anyways, that guy right there won't attack you. And hold on one sec, alright? I'll actually be back. Someone keeps calling me. Alright, sorry about that. Had to take a call real quick. Alright. So this is a fog gate. This is not a boss. But before we grab that fog gate, go through the fog gate, there is an item over here. You do not want to fall off. Alright. Now we can go through the fog gate. There's a few more of these guys. Oh man, let's roll all that. That mist there will break our gear. It's not good to have be up in that. But before we go up there, we reach the bonfire. And we're not gonna rest. Actually, we should rest. Yeah, let's rest. Because we have to get our estus flask back. Alright. So we're gonna take care of these guys quick. And blow all that. Don't want to deal with that. We'll just long range this guy. go. This last one, just take him out quick. And we've got a mage guy over there, which we're gonna range him from here. Alright, let his magic hit that. There we go. And you can walk over here. And you don't want to fall off as well. Oh man, you get hit by another mage. Let's run. Let's use this pedestal here to our advantage. Oh. You see all the glittering in the water? That is a sign there is something there. So you gotta watch out for that. So that is glittering on the ground. More glittering. Don't want to follow that guy over there. There's a reason for that. Can't actually just long range all these guys. There's a bunch of them in here. And we didn't want to follow that guy because this guy is sitting here. And you just want to watch out. Keep on tapping on your oh. You won't follow us. Just keep on tapping on your auto lock on. And hopefully you can we actually kind of wanted to hit this guy from up close. Alright, let him come to us. And the reason why we're attacking this guy from up close is because he is a mage. And the more we stagger him, here so he doesn't fall off the ledge, because they can drop items. Then we've got this side, and you don't want to fall off here. Homing Crystal Soul Mass. Seath the Dragon. And you've got another guy here. And you've got another one here. Don't know why these guys are attacking the wrong way. Alright. And are there any more? I think that is... oh, actually, there's one more. Pay attention to the glittering on the ground. That's what will tell you if there's something there or not. Alright, so coming up here, you've got the door here. And interacting with this one will make her disappear. And going down there is the fall gate to the boss. But before we go to the boss, we are going to go summon. I'm just going to grab a torch to show you guys the path. And we did respawn all the guys over here on the other side. So be aware about that. Show you the path here. Just through the water. Let's actually use our broadsword so we can save our durability of our longsword. Alright, let's just take care of these guys quick. Gotta clear the path again because I had a rest of the bonfire. Alright. So they are getting pulled back. The idea is to kill this guy first, because this one will keep healing them. See that? Heals himself too. You kind of need a lot of headshots with iron arrows. Alright, took care of him. Now we can actually go and fight these guys. Oh, that hurted. Guy. He dropped a lot of things for us. It's pretty nice. Bring this guy towards you because there's that mage right there. It's gonna shoot us. Oh man, this guy. I'm not like coming over here. Ouch. Alright, let's just take him out with arrows. He can just block them. There we go. So there is one right here too. Take him out. Oh, let's not die. Pretty close. Oh, and I forgot the item up here. So there's a path to get up here. Grab this. Luring skull. Alright, the reason why we're running back is because we want to summon... Oh. We want to summon the person over here. This boss is actually not too hard, so we really don't need all too many estus flasks. Alright, we're gonna summon Felicia. Forgot what her name was. And now the path is cleared for Felicia to just run through. Let's run through. Let's hope she doesn't fall off though. And this thing here. Alright, let's hope Felicia doesn't fall off. Because it's not going to be good if she falls off. let's kind of stay away from the ledges. There we go. Alright, now we can run towards the boss door again. Everything should be cleared. Let's equip our fire longsword again. Hopefully she doesn't get lost. The reason why I like clearing this side first before I summon her is because she will kind of go off on her own and start fighting things if you don't clear it beforehand. Was there any items over here? I don't think there was any items. Nope. Alright, so this boss here, actually pretty simple. Very strong boss though. If you do get hit, take a lot of damage. You can just two-hand this entire fight. So you just want to bait it to attack. Oh, let's watch out for this. Bait it to attack, and then you can attack him like 3 times or so. Bait him to attack again. You can only hit his arms and his face. Oh, no. See that? Very strong boss if you do get hit. And it might be a bad thing to have Felicia here too. But I just wanted to show you guys there is a summon NPC for this boss. Now we can attack. And just let me do the same thing again. And Felicia took Estus Flask. Ouch, that. Alright. Bait him to bring out his face again. He's focusing on Felicia a lot. Bait him to use his attacks again. Felicia might die. Alright. If he doesn't do his arm swings, then he's gonna go back into his face, or into his shell. But arm swing, and then you can attack him. Now I can kind of show you guys a little bit easier how to beat this guy. Swing, and he's not going to swing his arms, so we can attack him. So let him swing his hands. See, he's not going to swing his arms. And you can't hit that outer shell. Just go to the side. Oh, backing up. Just back up. It's a grab attack. And that is the Demon of Song. Pretty simple. The bad part about fighting this boss was having Felicia here, so might not be a good thing to summon her. And the key to the embedded, that key will be used for a door in Dranglike Castle, which we've seen that door in the previous video. Is this the right way? Yeah, this is the right way. Alright. So then, coming over here, we've got a secret side over here. And you've got a bonfire. Alright, so we're gonna go spend up our souls. in Majula. Level up a bit. Alright, here we are.
Here.
Oh, and we could turn this shard for the
However.
12th estus flask, which I think this is the max amount of estus that you can have. Let's see. So that estus flask is at maximum strength. So I don't think you get more than 12. Which Dark Souls 1 you can, I believe it was a total of 20 that you can have. So that's actually a lot better than having just 12. But we can deal with this. We can actually hit vitality up a little bit more. That's alright though. Yeah, we'll hit vitality to 20. And we're just going to use up the rest of our souls. We can actually buy knives. Alright, so the reason why we used up our souls is because going back to the shrine, Rise of the Dead, bonfire. It's going to be a door above this bonfire that you have to be hollow in order to open. So that's how you open this door, if any of you guys were wondering. I'm going to show you guys. But that doesn't mean we have to die, since we are human. So let's just unequip that. And we just jump off. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we have to become hollow in order to open this door up here. Which I really don't like how they chose to make you become hollow in order to open this door. Really didn't like that idea, but that's alright. And we can just equip that ring again. That's why we spent all our souls, because we have to die in order to open this door here. Oh, there was nothing up here. So you have to be hollow to open this door right here. Let's watch out for these guys. Alright, now we can use humanity again to become human. And then there's gonna be this mage over here. We fought this mage before too in the chapel. So let's take him out pretty quick. And you've got this prey altar right here, which this altar will give you free it'll turn you human and restore everything as if you use a human FG. If you do not have any more human effigies on you or in your item storage, so you cannot have any effigies at all for this thing to actually be a human effigy for you. You just pray at this altar. I believe that's what it does. Then you've got this girl here, which this girl will give you a few items if you talk to her. Keep talking to her.
We know.
She keep talking to her.
little, and we have this.
And keep talking to her. There we go. Divine Blessing. And she gives you smooth and silky stone.
This is. We.
Alright.
And this is what.
There we go. And you've got a few items down here. Oh, there's an item in here. Fire seed. And a few chests over here. This should be a katana. Manslayer. Alright, so then you want to beware about falling off here too. Is there anything over there? No, there's nothing over there. You want to watch the ground very closely. Especially on this side, you want to watch the ground. Bonfire ascetics. Alright. But yeah, on this side you want to watch the ground because you have to get back up. There we go. And coming over here, you do not want to fall off. This is a dead end. That's all it is. Just came over here to get a few items. So if you really don't wanna, if you really don't care about any of this over here, do not have to risk your humanity to come and grab this stuff, because you do have to become hollow in order to open this door that was back here. So back to the bonfire. Alright. Then we can head on over to the... oh, there goes our blood. Head on back to the next area. Open this up. Then we can take this thing up. Was there any chests? Did we pass any chests? Usually there should be a... in most cases there is a treasure after every boss. That's alright. If I do miss something, I will come back and get it. So don't you guys worry about that. And if I do miss something too, feel free to let me know and I will go and grab it. For the sake of knowing where everything is. And also showing you guys where everything is. As I say in all my videos, I am an item collector and I like collecting everything. But here we are in the next area, which this is the Undead Crypt, and there's a bonfire under here. Just rest here. Alright, and I believe there's an item over here. Here we go. Radiant Life Gem. So, we're going to come on up here. And we will end the video here for now. This video was just going through Shrine of Amana and defeating the glass, or the looking glass knight. And hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Next video we'll be going through the Undead Crypt. So I'll see you guys later.